Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for... Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jones. Then it's Walker. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Ferguson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Walker, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. In transition, here comes Miami. Z, good. Z's got his second bucket of the night.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And here's Halliburton after the three-pointer from Z. That one goes in.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
So it's the Pacers now. The Heat getting the bucket. Ferguson kicks to Halliburton. The tray. Walker's shot is off. The Heat have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Z, good.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 5. Jones, the pass to Ferguson. Over Adebayo. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here's Z. A second chance effort. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton passes to Ferguson. Siakam, right side. Walker with his screen for Siakam. They get it back.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the 76ers. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Walker. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Pulls up on the elbow. Shot's good by Hero.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1:31 left here in the first quarter. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Walker in the corner. Here's Halliburton. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Siakam after the Heat pick up 2. Here's Ferguson. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Outside, Jones. Siakam kicks to Walker. And here's Jones. Still scoreless. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Halliburton's got 9 points. Here's Z. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's Miami. 13 points up at the end. Welcome. Checked in for Miami. Z comes in for Ball. And the Pacers also making a change. Hill, he's checked in for Walker. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Z, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami leading by 11. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He finished with 49 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Over to the wing. Pass to Exum for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
And here are the Heat now after Dante Exum hitting the 3. Z, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Misses the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Basket counts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Washington with it. He's got 8. Pass to Portis. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez has got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Z. 27 seconds left in the first half. Jones looking for an opening. Walker is screen on Butler. Jones, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Z. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Heat lead by 18.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Miami ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Let's start with you, Shaq. The Tower of Power.
Wait, if he's the Tower of Power, what am I?
Take a shower.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Miami Heat.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. Ugh. And that is it for halftime, folks.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Ferguson. Jones is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker, and it's Siakam in at the 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very difficult. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 16. Siakam misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Z, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Halliburton looking around. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Making use of the corner pocket. Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Count that one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pacers trail by 18. Outside, Walker. Jones for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Ronnie. No scoring in this one. Beyond the arc. And and Jones pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Miami. Z, the offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Out left to the wing. Tries again. 6 on the shot clock. Z, good. Z's got 42 in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Exum. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now, here's Exum. Tight defense on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Changes here for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Hero. And Z's subbed in for Ball. The Pacers making a switch here. Jaquez, the pass to Z from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition buckets.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And the Heat making a change here. Ball's checked in. We've got Z. He's out there with Ball. And it's Larson in at the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Z, and he drives in.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Halliburton outside. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge, clearly, and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Here's Z. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Halliburton against Ball. Halliburton kicks to Portis. No good on the 3. Miami's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Z.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Indiana.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Siakam misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Z. He's covered by Halliburton. From deep, the shot misses. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Top of the key, Siakam. Jones kicks to Siakam. Back to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
He had just one.